Ion Mine and X-Wing, and I think that's really all you have. Whereas the support cards, well, I guess technically you could run Hyper Adrenal. That's technically a support card, right? So you could run an organic deck and rock maybe Hyper Adrenal. It'll be interesting to see how it works. Okay. Results will depend on one of two factors: eliminating all of the enemy units, destroying the shield generator first. Okay, so whoever wins, wins. Energy boost will not work at this phase. You can only use support cards you have pre-selected in the deck selection. Okay. Rematch system for 1v1 has been added. That's great. If you had really competitive battle with someone and wish to battle the same opponent once more, then you can now, or you can with the new rematch system added for 1v1 ranked. That's awesome. Good job, Netmarble. I'm very, very glad that you added a request rematch button. That's amazing. So you can request a rematch in the results screen after the match. This will activate if the opponent agrees within a given time. So both of you have to push the button in order to get the rematch. You will be unable to request for a rematch if the opponent already left the results screen. Yeah, so it'll gray it out. Rematch can be held twice. Okay, so you can't just have like an unlimited rematch fest where you're like farming points. I think that's why they limited it, so that you can't just sit there and farm some BS points. If both users ask for a rematch, the screen will proceed to battle without waiting. It's good to know. Real-time spectator system added. Oh! We have needed this so bad. Wouldn't it be fun if you could watch your guild members as they play a match? With the new spectate system, you can now watch them in real time. You could learn a thing or two from them, and share battle strategies with one another. That's actually really, really awesome. I think this is, again, this may actually be the best thing that's been added into the game so far. The new leaders are exciting. The new game mode will be refreshing, and I think the spectator mode will make the tournament scene a little bit better. The fact that you can watch the matches happen live will be huge. Like, for me personally, I would have streamed the matches from Kyber Cup more, but I knew that participating in the tournament, that if I were to sit there and stream, everyone would be getting spoilers in the stream itself, and I actually chose to wait to stream until after Kyber Cup ended, because I didn't want to sit there in the actual channel where you could see the win-loss and ruin it for everybody. Of course, then I kind of stupidly posted a spoiler. I didn't really think about it, but I'm assuming nobody complained about it, so hopefully that was fine. In hindsight, I wouldn't have done that, and I kind of regret it, but come on. In the Guild Chat tab, if your members are currently in a battle, a blue-eyed icon will appear beside their names. That's really cool. So here's the blue-eyed icon. Let's look at it. Oh. Okay, so I'm assuming the blank space in between is supposed to represent two members, so it's not like there's going to be two eyes. There will just be one. There's not a difference between the two eyes. Anyways, oh my goodness, iPhone 10, please. So you can see the match, and obviously the bottom part here is grayed out, so, man, killing me. The bottom part here is grayed out, so you're not seeing anything like objective, or maybe you can see like their names and where they're currently at in the game, what their score is. So if they've got a kill, it'll tell you. And I would assume it's going to be just like every other game mode where you can see, wow, bad at this. As a spectator, you can view both sides of the battle, be it your guild member or the opponent. You are also able to view each player's deck more than once. Cards that have not been used by the players in the battle will appear as an inverted card. Oh, so it's like a secret. Oh, I didn't even notice that. A little secret here. Oh, wow, man, that glitch is making me like trip out a bit. Okay, this feature is available in all game modes except All-Out War mode and Training mode. So you can't do it in the new mode, but meh. I think it's pretty cool. I'm sure people will be sharing their decks. So tune in to the subreddit, guys, because there will be decks posted, I am sure. Tier achievement exclusive item packs added. Tier achievement exclusive. So light side tier 6 exclusive item. The tier achievement exclusive item pack will appear if the player reaches certain tiers. This pack is available in tiers 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and will appear in the featured tab in the shop. Meet the required tier for this pack to appear. This will be a day-long offer. This pack can only be purchased once per account. If the player reached one of the listed tiers but did not purchase the pack yet, it will display again after a certain period of time. So that's kind of cool. I think that's good for the new players that are trying to get into the match. Now, there is some fluff. I think I did a stream earlier today, and there were people that were upset that, you know, this was coming, and they're like, oh, I'm getting screwed over because they're helping out these newer players, but what about me? I've been playing the game for forever, you know? I've been playing forever. Hook me up with the tier pack. What about a tier 14 pack? You know? But let's be real, guys. The grind, whenever you're a new player, if you're not tier 14 yet, I highly doubt that you've been playing this game since launch. I highly doubt that you've been playing this game for a couple months. And I think that those players need the additional cards much more than the people in Kyber. So take it in stride, guys. Don't take it so seriously. Y'all are probably higher level than most of these people that are gaining these tier packs will ever be. So calm it down, okay? Oh! Babe!
I'm so cold.
Well, yeah, I can tell. Holy crap. Okay. List of exclusive items in the tier achievement exclusive item pack. Random legendary. You get one. We're not going through all of that. Guys, pause the video if you want to see it. Good enough. So this pack is separated by faction, but has the same contents. It is not possible to get cards from the same other faction. Okay, that makes sense. This pack will only give cards in the same tier achieved. If a tier 3 player opens a tier 2 pack, the player will not get cards higher than tier 2. If legendary, epic cards pack... Damn. If we're done with that sentence, okay? The advanced packs gives rare and common rarity cards and credits. So that's pretty good. I think it's decent for incoming players. They have to give new players some form of tier advancement, some form of leader advancement to get them started. Like, at least to give them a little taste. You know, give them a taste of the power that they could possibly have and then make them buy it. I think that strategy is somewhat effective, hopefully. So, repeated leader purchase system added. Leveling up specific leaders can get difficult, especially with the increased number of leaders added in the game. Now you can... Hey, they were listening. Nice. Now you could get the leader you want in this new purchase system. Not only can you buy them once, but multiple times in specific intervals. Okay, so you can buy them for $420. Ooh, $420 blaze it. That's gotta be what they were thinking of. Probably not, but how coincidental that they would pick $420, guys. Oh! In the cards tab in the shop, you can purchase up to 6 legendary cards. Tap on the faction to see the list of the cards available. This list is already arranged in order. You will receive them when purchased. This is a great way to level up your leaders faster. I think it's great that they added a means of buying them with crystals. Crystals are the main source of revenue in the game. Obviously, credits are there to level up cards. The fact that you could buy legendaries with credits was not value. I think buying them for 420 crystals is better, in my opinion. Primarily because you get crystals at the end of each season. So technically, the fact that you can buy them means that if you're in Kyber and you grind up, and I know this is probably not for most of you, but if you do grind up to 7K or 8K, then you're going to get 1,000 crystals, and that's an extra 2 legendaries a week. If you did happen to just buy them and you weren't trying to play other game modes where you could potentially get 10 uniques or I guess 8 uniques in this circumstance, or double the amount of legendaries, or I guess quadruple the amount of legendaries, now that I'm thinking about it, since it's 200. If you happen to be very good at those modes and you happen to be able to disrupt your opponent. So anyways, moving on, other improvements, card distribution of list of the tier pack, everything has changed. Okay, we're not going through all that. Improvements in some images and modeling in the game. Users who already own 40th anniversary Luke and Vader will be able to possibly earn another 40th anniversary leader as one of the rewards from Pick a Winner. Oh, nice. Man, that's going to really, really encourage me to do Pick a Winner for legendaries, because I have thus far been reluctant in doing so because there isn't really any leaders that I was willing to let go for 5K. Even if it was a guaranteed, I wasn't necessarily willing to do it. Anyways, new in-game shop system to promote new packs is added. Event products and some card packages will be displayed in a pop-up screen on the main menu screen. Cool. And new item pack of product is added, which appears after meeting certain conditions in the game. Wow. So we made it to the end, guys. How about that? So that is 2.5 in a nutshell. Look at all that blood. It's not sand, it's blood. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed it. We are going to call it a video. I think I'm going to have to upload this in 2 parts. There's no way this is less than 15 minutes. So if you guys did make it to the end, please, guys, give me a holler and let me know that you made it to the end. I appreciate each and every one of you with a little heart. Not a big heart, but just a small one. Little, you know, plump, nice, juicy one. Anyways, you guys have a good night. And peace. I'll catch y'all in the next video.